There are moments in life when everything goes quiet, not around you, but within. The world keeps spinning, but it feels like the universe takes a long, deliberate breath, and in that sacred pause, something subtle begins to stir. You don't hear it, you feel it, like the soft turning of a page in the story of your soul. Sometimes it begins with a glance across a room. Sometimes it's a dream you can't explain, or a conversation that leaves you changed, though nothing outward seems different. And then, someone arrives, not with fanfare or drama, but with a quiet familiarity, as if your heart already knew the rhythm of their presence, as if your soul remembered them. Carl Jung believed such encounters are far from random. He called them moments of synchronicity, meaningful coincidences that reflected deep psychic order beneath the surface of life. In Jung's psychology, these meetings aren't accidents. They are invitations, summoned not by desire, but by the readiness of your soul. Because transformation doesn't always come through crisis, sometimes it arrives in the form of a person, not someone who just loves you gently, but someone who awakens you deeply. In this video, we'll explore 4 signs that you are on the verge of such a sacred meeting. Not just a relationship, but a mirror, a reflection of your own emerging wholeness, someone whose presence rearranges not just your emotions, but your entire sense of self. Because when the soul is ready, it sends out a silent call, and someone, somewhere, begins walking toward you. Sign 1. Your inner world feels like it's being quietly rearranged. Long before they appear, something within you begins to shift. You can't name it, but you can feel it. Old patterns no longer fit. You wake up disoriented, emotionally unsettled, even in familiar surroundings. The people who used to comfort you feel distant. The life you've built feels too small. This isn't depression. It's not confusion. It's preparation. Carl Jung taught that all transformation begins in the unconscious. So before a powerful connection arrives, your psyche starts clearing space. Buried memories rise. Forgotten dreams return. You're drawn to introspection, therapy, journaling, art. You feel restless, but also aware that something new is on its way. It's as if your soul is making room for someone it hasn't met yet, but already recognizes. Sign 2. The world begins to whisper back. Synchronicities increase. You see repeating numbers. You hear a name again and again. A symbol appears in your dreams, and then on a billboard. A stranger starts speaking about something you've been thinking in silence. This is not coincidence. It is the psyche's way of echoing your transformation. Jung believed the unconscious doesn't stay locked inside. It reaches out, bending the outer world to mirror what's shifting within. These are the psychic fingerprints of your evolution. The universe doesn't just listen, it responds. And if you're paying attention, you'll begin to sense it. Life isn't random, it's poetic. These signs are not leading you toward someone else. They're leading you toward a more authentic version of you, the one who is ready to meet them. Sign 3. You begin to encounter parts of yourself you've long suppressed. Before the soul connection can happen, your psyche invites you inward to meet the parts of you that you've abandoned, denied, or rejected. This is the shadow work Jung spoke of, the process of bringing light to what has long been hidden. You may begin feeling old grief, deep longing, or unexpected anger. Desires you've silenced start to surface. Fears you thought you'd outgrown suddenly knock on your door again. But this isn't regression, it's healing. Because the person who will change your life doesn't save you, they mirror you. They reflect your wounds, your strengths, your hidden potential. Jung said, "What you meet in another being is the mirror of your own level of consciousness." So when your inner feminine begins to soften, a man may appear who mirrors her beauty and power. Or when you begin to accept your vulnerability, someone arrives who sees your soul beneath the armor. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you're ready to integrate. Sign 4. A deep calm, a sacred stillness settles over you. After the restlessness, after the synchronicities, after the long nights of inner excavation, something changes. You stop chasing. You stop seeking validation. You stop needing love to fill the void. And in that surrender, a quiet voice inside says, "They're close." Not in fantasy, not in desperation, but in the deep knowing that your soul is in alignment, that you are becoming the version of yourself who can truly receive what you once only longed for. This stillness is the signal, the soul's way of saying, "I'm ready." You may not meet the person tomorrow, but they are on their way. Because now you are no longer attracting from emptiness. You are drawing from wholeness. And in Jung's language, that is individuation, the path toward becoming fully yourself. It's not about finding your other half. It's about becoming so true to your essence that you magnetize what reflects it. And who is this person? They may not be a lover. They may be a teacher, a collaborator, a friend, even a stranger you meet only once. But their presence will echo something ancient within you. They don't complete you. They activate you. They arrive not to fix you, but to reflect the version of you you fought to become, the one you've been waiting to meet all along. And so if the signs are stirring, if the world is whispering, if your inner landscape feels like it's shifting, pause, breathe, listen. Because someone may already be walking toward you, not knowing your name, but sensing your frequency, not seeking you, but being pulled by the invisible thread that weaves every soul into place. This is not just about meeting them. It's about finally becoming someone who can be met. So the question is no longer, when will they come? It's, who must I become so I can recognize them when they do? Thank you for joining me on this journey into the hidden language of the soul, where every encounter holds the power to transform. If you felt the quiet stirring within, remember, you are not alone. The signs are there, waiting for you to see them. If this video resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more explorations into the depths of Jungian psychology and the mysteries of the human spirit. And I'd love to hear from you. Have you experienced moments of synchronicity or meetings that changed you forever? Share your story in the comments below. Until next time, keep listening to your soul's whispers, because the most profound meetings often begin in silence.